As the U.S. Congress proudly announces that nearly $175 billion has been spent on Ukraine, one can't help but wonder, what are we really funding here? Democracy? Security? Or a high-stakes geological scavenger hunt for the world's most precious minerals? Ukraine, a country that just so happens to be one of the richest sources of critical minerals in Europe, boasts significant reserves of titanium, uranium, lithium, gallium, manganese, beryllium, and rare earth elements. In other words, the same stuff needed to build fighter jets, missiles, semiconductors, and, conveniently, next-gen iPhones and electric vehicles. While Americans are being told their tax dollars are defending democracy, there's another possibility. Was this war always about Ukraine's sovereignty, or was it really about locking down access to its minerals before Russia or China could? Trump enters the chat, and so does Putin. Enter Donald Trump. On Wednesday, Trump announced that he and Russian President Vladimir Putin had a very close discussion and agreed to begin negotiations on ending the Ukraine war. He even said, "We want to stop the millions of deaths taking place in the war with Russia-Ukraine." Millions? That's quite a number. Even the most exaggerated estimates don't come close. But let's set aside the math for a moment. What exactly is Trump negotiating here? Is he actually brokering peace or just brokering Ukraine's mineral wealth? Will stopping the war mean handing Putin the land Russia already occupies, the same land conveniently sitting on Europe's largest reserves of titanium and lithium? Is Trump's America First approach actually just a fire sale of Ukraine's resources to Moscow? After all, this is the same Trump who froze military aid to Ukraine in 2019, praised Putin's invasion as genius, and has repeatedly hinted that if he wins in 2024, Ukraine might want to start looking for new allies. What's really at stake? This war was never about oil. Ukraine ranks 61st in the world in oil production, pumping out a modest 55,832 barrels per day. Not exactly Iraq-level wealth, but Ukraine's mineral deposits, that's another story. Whoever controls Ukraine's resources controls the future of defense technology. Titanium is essential for fighter jets and missiles. Semiconductors. Gallium and rare earth elements are crucial for chips, electric vehicles, and batteries. Lithium is the new oil. Russia's liberation or its looting? Russia's land grabs have an uncanny way of aligning with Ukraine's richest mineral zones. Just like that, the Kremlin has conveniently seized Ukraine's largest lithium reserves, huge titanium deposits, rare earth minerals that Western nations desperately need. Is Putin fighting for the motherland, or is he just claiming the mother lode? And now, with Trump calling Putin to discuss ending the war, the big question is, will this negotiation be a peace deal, or will it be Trump quietly signing over Ukraine's richest land to Moscow? Did America spend $175 billion to protect democracy, or was it just an expensive way to get first dibs on Ukraine's minerals before Russia and China could? And if Trump really wanted to work closely with Putin, is he planning to cut America out of the mineral deal altogether? One thing is for sure. Whether it's Washington or Moscow, somebody is getting rich off Ukraine, and it sure as hell isn't the Ukrainians.